Okay, this is Mikyo level, or unit 37 again, the sound alike. I'm just going to go through a few things that were on the brief that I just didn't get a chance to do because this is a very electronic doohickey, and I also have this huge processor. I actually don't need to bounce things, but I'm just going to bounce a couple of things just to demonstrate. And in this case, I just freeze the track. You can do other things as well with the wave edit. I just wanted to show this as well. This is not very much in the way of wave editing, but this is the look at this freezing arrangement. Look at that now. It will be a while here. This reference track is a little louder, generally speaking, than my mix, so I want to take it down by 6 decibels, and I will do that as soon as I'm finished freezing this arrangement. So this is going to make audio of this MIDI, and that's one thing, sort of bounce in place. And what else? I'm just going to go through this because there we go. No, hold on. Whoop. Here we go. Produce a mix master, that's grand. Explore clickers and produce tone texture, conventions, that's fine. Apply relevant audio skills to the reference production, removing unwanted artifacts and goes appropriate. Now, as far as the reference track goes, it's a squeaky clean reference track. It's a 44.1K 24-bit download of the original. I have done some surgery on the song itself, but I haven't done it on the backing track. I might do that. I might take out the verses that I took out, but I just wanted to say on the WAV itself, I just take it down by that amount down here to just have it. So as I'm going to just dial that in, -6. There we go, and that gives me a nicer thing. Also here I have with me a little mistake of the DAW technology, or not mistake, but a handy little nuance of it. I have this coming in external one. That's me talking here, but this is going an external output 1 and 2, which is the same output that the master is going output, but this output, this file isn't actually going through the master. It's going straight out to the external out, where I can it's going out to my headphones in the normal way along with the master. So if I solo that, I get my original without being sent through my master chain, which is here. There's lots and lots and lots of things to go through here. So when I actually solo that to A-B it, what I'm listening to is the output from my sound card rather than the output from Ableton, which is handy. So that's part of the wave editing. I shall just go back to this now, and you just make sure we've got other relevant skills appropriate to the reference production, removing unwanted artifacts. Okay, apply MIDI sequencing skills such as front loss. Oh, for God's sake! Groove quantize as appropriate. That's challenge me, please. Apply synthesis or sampling skills. Synthesis AM or FM, AM or wavetable multi-sampled instrument. If that is a requirement, I will put up a video of a multi-sampled instrument, but I'm not using any multi-sampled instruments here. I'm using some samples, alright, but not multi-samples. Apply mixing skills to create audio file exhibiting correct gain structure throughout the production. Okay, well that's one thing. For instance, this is my master track here, and my master track has this utility. This ProQ is it's turned down by 4 decibels, so I have to hit this with a good clout. This ProQ3 has nearly 9 decibels between it, and again, if you look at the the top here, we don't go above our 0 lines in any of these plugins. Then we go into the effects unit. I suppose this is the EQ unit, this is the effects unit, this is the Shadow Hills. Gain mix. Did I just change something there? I think I did. This is the Shadow Hills mastering compressor. Nice little thing. And then the gain and that in here is to just make sure I can A/B this, and the gain is that much different as is minus 1.11, and I can just A/B by turning on both utility and mastering compressor. Then this, of course, needs no introduction. It's the limiter, and it's limiting to 1.69 decibels. And if I look at my other screen, I will see, if I play the song, I'll probably wind up at minus 1.91 decibels, or 1 point whatever it is, 1.69. A little bit higher than 1.69 because it's a bit springy, but it generally results in about a decibel, roughly a decibel, when something's really dynamic is going through it. So that's gain staging in the master track. Where would there be a good let's just close the mic. Where would be a good example of gain staging? Audio. It's SPR. Okay. Analog. Again, the volume here in analog. This analog is simply white noise. It's one of those sweep sounds in the break, and that is a boom sound. Again, it's very much its own thing. There's only one instance of the whole of either of those sounds during the entire song. This is my AEIOU from Mondays. As you can see, the utility has taken it down by -8 to hit the audio effects. And there is yet another utility then, giving me big width and taking my gain down. So as I'm hitting, what I have here is the is this Hawkeye thing, and I don't know, I'm not quite sure why I have it on this particular track. This is AEIOU from Mondays, but perhaps I was trying to find out something about its oh yes, it was to find out if it was phasing on me. So that's what that was for. Any other? There's another analog there. That's the analog for. That's the actual what I've called analog in the song. These I didn't name because they were just little afterthoughts, but this I named analog because it's an analog, and this goes through its decimator and so on. So here's the utility here, making up for the damage that's been done to the sound by the decimator, and yeah, we pretty much got that gain staging thing covered the way through. Pretty much anywhere where it's certainly anywhere where it's been needed. Counter rhythm synth. Again, utility here that would have normally been at around about -18, but I think the volume on one of these is very low. The level here is low, so I had to sort of bring that up. But as I said, it's from -23 here, so that's a bit of a mistake, I'm afraid. And 1.3. So we're talking in and around the 18, aren't we? So yeah. I'm going to leave that as it is because that's the way I have it. But yeah, that should be at -18, and this should be at closer to 0. Delay, reverb, SPL, Hawkeye again to check phasing. Counter kit for Mondays. Now there's one. Of course, this is the kit, and there are utilities all over the place in this. Really, there's probably a utility on this chain here. Yeah, utility here. Balance gain. Gain it up 8.5. I'm not quite sure why that is.